So, what is the red pill community? I'm going to tell you what it is to me. To me, the red pill community is people that's on a higher algorithm than the rest of the people. Not saying that regular people can't get on the same algorithm as the red pill community. I just think they're on a faster time, let's say scale. It's a faster scale of thinking. The same way the pimps was back in the day, on a higher scale of thinking of how to take a product and use it, not no puns intended, not being funny or trying to make a scene, pimping, it's bad, but you know, just to get the point. But it's the same thing with the red pill community. Fast algorithm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Same thing how the woman movement, the fast pace, the movement of how everything goes up. So the algorithms are going up with people. So that's why in my last video, that's why I was telling you, you have to get with people that like you. You know what I mean? Get with the groups that like you. Stop trying to get with the groups that don't like you. It's like if the red pill community gonna be mostly on the men's side. You know what I'm saying? But if we see wrong, we gonna still say something for the lady side. It ain't like we just gonna not point at ourselves and say, oh, we alright, we alright, we alright, you alright. You know what I'm saying? Like just saying y'all all wrong. Or if y'all point at us saying that we all wrong. You know what I'm saying? So what it be is you have to find the algorithm that fits you. Some people are on a slower rhythm, some people on a higher rhythm. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is rhythms. You know what I'm saying? Frequencies, rhythm. They go in the same boat. And I just, like I said, the red pill communities, I think they're a little more ahead of like regular men, regular women. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is women have really had this game the whole time. You got to think, everything comes to women. You know what I'm saying? They'll get the better jobs. Sometime now in this new era, we get better jobs, more stability. You know what I mean? But in the end, are they happy? Do you make somebody happy? I always tell people, man, this, it's an opposite to everything you do. They always told y'all that it's just a thin line between love and hate. But you gotta think, that's with anything. You can put anything in between love and hate, and it's a thin line. Be trying to tell folks, you gonna have your good times, you gonna have your bad times. The sun comes up, sun give us energy, photosynthesis. You know, I'm from the south, so I'm speaking a little. But at night, everything calms down. You need that calmness. You need that light. You need the darkness. So everything is a thin line between anything. Marriage, divorce. Ain't it a thin line? You skating right on it. Once you get married, it's a possibility that you could get divorced. It's all on who's gonna work on or how long you wanna try to work on it. But not happy is not happy. So that's all I'm saying, like with everything. Red pill community is just a little more ahead, just like the pimps were. I can see why they was mad, and you know what I'm saying, I heard a couple of them like, they don't like that the red pill community is giving away game, that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes folk couldn't get into the conversation. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, it's like with everything. Knowledge is gonna always pick up. It's gonna be hidden sometimes, but when the light hits the door, what's in the door is going to come to light. These sayings been around forever. Even from the Kemet times, all the way on to now. You always had to raise your rhythms, your frequencies, to try to get to a higher level. And to me, that's all the red pill community is doing. They're raising the level to really to equal it out. The thing about men are always on that hard, we hard. But most of the time, you gotta understand, men in relationships, I'm not talking about nothing else, in relationship, become the softest. They get in, they fall too deep. They think that this relationship is gonna last forever because this girl serve them up, may do a little cooking, may go wash clothes every now and then, and they feel like they in the perfect spot, the perfect opportunity. It's not that easy. It don't never be that simple. It's like what we say, we hate to say it, but it's the truth. Go through a relationship and be nice the whole time, and see, don't you get ran through. Go through an abusive relationship and you abusive all the time, and see, don't they get the hell on away from you some kind of way. It's always the opposite to everything you do. And I think the red pill community, all they do is they keep it in the middle. You know what I'm saying? They let you know. Some go a little ahead, you know what I'm saying? But everything don't always stay balanced. You gotta understand that. Even to take a step, you got to go off balance to get back on balance. Same thing with life. In a relationship, you gonna get the fussing, you gonna get the arguing. You know what I mean? But can you balance it out and come to a conclusion? Or can y'all start at the outline to get to the main detail of what's going on? It's up to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Relationships can be easy. Relationships can be hard. The people who want to be single, stay single. Date. Have fun. Enjoy. But make that your real experience. The people who want to get married. Stay in your marriage circle. The people that are just out on their journey, stay out on your journey to learn and to find the new you. But always remember this. It's consequences to everything you do. Every action you do, it's consequences to it. Good or bad. It's still a cause and effect. So if you feel like you're doing good all the time, you could be doing yourself an injustice and having a little bad going along with what you're doing. When you're doing bad all the time, you can have a little good heart to say that this ain't what you need to be doing. So it's always going to be that opposite inside. That's why I believe more in, you know what I mean, trying to work stuff out. But I understand the red pill side of it, because once you done been through a couple of bad relationships, trust me, you understand everything they saying. That's all I got to say for the day. But this is the 3966 show, baby. Hit me up.